Welcome back, everyone. My name's Altamar, and we're going to be continuing our playthrough of Avowed. Where we left off last time, we had finished talking to the Archmage, and now it's time to go to the village. I did notice, while I was doing some testing as to why the game was running badly, it just seems to be badly optimized in this patch, because our frame rate doesn't drop, but the game locks up a little bit every so often. Anyways, I noticed that there was 3 chevrons here, and there are a few things to shoot to open it, and I think one of them was up top here, out of sight. Maybe it wasn't. I hear weird sounds over there. Let's go back down. We'll follow the cords. They will lead us. There's a cord up there. Okay. There it is. We looked at it right before we jumped down, I think. That was my bad. Alright. Opens up this little door here. And we can grab ourselves a heartfelt note. Hey Sprout, to briefly summarize how it's been guiding you on your journey, it'd be impossible in this letter alone. Your tenacity, curiosity, and courage continue to inspire the best of us, and remind the worst of us who we can become. When you washed up on our shores, some of our kin were concerned that you would disrupt the old ways, siphon the very tradition from our veins. But your persistence, effort, and willingness to lend your talents helped us make a home in these strange lands. Many may still question why we make these tall teeth our home. They asked the same of Nandrew when he moved further inland, beyond the bridges. I believe in him the same way I believe in you. There is promise in your journey, still. I am thankful to be allowed to be part of it. Just keep going. With faith and patience, Master Engineer Yor. And there's a lockbox, and inside is the Sigil of the Arcane. And in ring of some sort, Sigil of the Arcane, right there. Ability cast speed and less essence cost per cast, which is really good if we were using a caster. It'd be probably one of the best rings we could pick up, I'm guessing, at this point of the game anyways. But sadly, we are not that. We need to go to this ruin way over there. Let's head that direction. There may or may not be enemies on the way, I don't remember. Yeah, I feel like Avowed ran smoother like a few patches ago, or at least a major patch ago. I think the optimization has gotten worse over time and not better, and that's kind of weird. Probably work on that, but I'm not a game dev, so I don't really know how they would go about fixing it. All I know is sometimes when it stutters, it's just very irritating. It's not a smooth experience, and I know it's not the computer that I'm using because I went and loaded up Cyberpunk and played through a bunch of it, on a bunch of the game, just like I drove around and did a bunch of things that drew a lot of particle effects, and it was perfectly fine. So it's this game in particular. Also other games I play, like Helldivers and stuff, don't have the same problem, so it's definitely just the game. It's like it's a bad game or anything, it's just optimization's not here. Zor, oh, there's a bear. Hi, bear.
Someone's eager to meet us.
There's a priest. Oh, I missed the priest. Did I kill the priest? I think I killed the priest. Let's shoot the bear. Oh, did not die. There we go. All the things I feel bad about killing in the game, it's always animals. I didn't sign up for this.
In a few hours, you'll feel cannon fire in your head. We make a good squad.
They're just, you know, animals. Protecting their territory. Now, these ones were the Zorups, so maybe they're not that, you know, innocent of creatures, but I hear a chiming. Right here somewhere. Ah, there's a chest. Okay. Let's look around. So Does this sign say anything we can understand? No. Okay. Well, it was a sign. It just doesn't say anything that we can interpret. I had a terrible sleep last night. I am not 100% today. I had one of those sleeps where like you fall into a really deep sleep for maybe like an hour and then you jolt wide awake. I had to do that a couple times throughout the night. It wasn't a nice, easy, restful sleep throughout the evening, but here we are. We'll be fine. No one's ever died from sleep deprivation, right? No, I'm just kidding. I know that they have. But I'm also not that sleep deprived, so not a concern. Just a little sleepy, not in dire need of sleep. Okie dokie. Another chest over here. I feel like we're getting more of these petrified wooden branches, which means we can probably make more of the blackwood ones, whatever they were called. Charred wood, something like that. Well, this looks like a fall into a dungeon. Okay, well, we're going to go in there in a minute. Just going to kind of glance around over here real quick. So we've been up there. There's like a ledge over here. Nothing exciting that I can see. Alright, I guess we're going in? We didn't go down to there. If I fall, am I gonna die? Nah, might take a little damage though. It's fine. We'll go back up there in a sec. I'm just gonna go over to that one hut I saw here. Very dark in here, and I can't see anything, but it doesn't look like there's anything in here, so let's get out of there. Also, no sounds or anything, so doesn't hurt to quickly check over here. Make sure we didn't miss anything. I think we've been over here before, yeah, okay. So we've already been to that place. Let's go up into the actual dungeon itself, I guess. I heard a chiming over there, but I'm not too concerned. Sometimes I hallucinate the chimings. The chimings aren't real. They can't hurt you. Okay. We're gonna go down here safely-ish. It's like this is the safest part to jump down. There is a door here, which has an agate eye. Oh, this is the last whale thing we needed.
That artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
We're not going to do that yet, but it's good that we found it. That's awesome. Glad that we did that. Just going to grab whatever that stuff is, and then we're going to open this door. I feel like we didn't go into this place properly. Maybe it's this way? Oh, it's this way. Okay. That's just an easier way in. At least we got that one side quest done. We got all the gems. That's kind of nice. All the eyes of whale, or whale, however you pronounce it. Do not pull this lever under any circumstances. I gotta pull it, right? What about this lever?
Capo's been busy. I should have known he couldn't sit still.
I want to pull this lever so
Love to
bad.
see
Let's quick
someone
save
else
just in
so
case it's
active in
actually,
the twilight years.
you know, death. I deserved that.
Who takes requests, not work.
I deserved that 100%, and I'm kind of glad that I did it. It was fun. Oh, good stuff. Wait, was there a sound? There's a chest up there. How do we get up there? We go this way. And then jump. And then grab all this. And then jump. And then I don't think there's anything over here. We can always check, because we made that jump. I got an achievement for ignoring the warning note and pressing the lever anyways. Alrighty. Really gotta stop yawning. Oh man, maybe get some coffee after this.
Those when they fall.
Oh yeah, coffee is good. Gonna make some fresh coffee after this. That's a locked door. Okay.
Here we go.
Spiders and skeletons. Oh, my aim was a little off on that one. Didn't it? Oh no, there's a spider in here with me. Don't do it. Shot the priest in the back of the head, and you are spiderling. Who's left alive? And where's Ty? Oh. Oh, you guys are fighting in here, I see. You're fighting a monk. Bandit's journal. Rumor has it that some old man in Thirdborn has a bunch of treasure in a old godless ruin. Me and the lads are gonna find it. Damn, the old man has a lot of traps in here. Can't find the treasure though. Where is it supposed to be anyway? Mattis swears he heard a bear. I told him he's full of it. Bears don't live in the desert. Everyone knows that. Still, if he did hear something, we better be careful. I don't like the look of these rooms.
Bandits, probably. Bet they had no idea what to expect.
Another glorious battle.
Well, no one expects skeleton warriors or spiders. So we need to get up there. We probably have to jump across, I guess. Was there anything else in that room before we go jumping across? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. Ooh, okie dokie. Uh-huh. Yes, made it. Look at that. There's also another way up top, which probably was easier, honestly. Or maybe that's the way back. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Ooh, that was close. There's definitely treasure over there. A box of some sort. And it's got just a bunch of junk. Okay. So was there a way up here from there? Doesn't really look like it. Unless we could have got up there and then jumped across to here, maybe? There's definitely enemies on the other side there. The exclamation marked when I shot in. But I want to go down here and see what's going on. Lots of traps, lots of dead bodies. You can see all the dead bodies down the hall. I'm not sure what killed this guy. Or that one for that matter. There's no traps in this direct area. Further in there definitely is. Right. Okay. This is interesting. Oh, that was terrible. That was a bad call on my part. I jumped up and they anticipated that because there was a tripwire in the air. Smart.
There's not growing old quietly. And then there's whatever this is.
Okay, well we made it through. I'm guessing... Nope, that's definitely a chanter. Where's the other door? There's another way we could have gotten into this room. Or at least to this side. But we'll figure that out later, I guess. Nothing else around. Let's go fight these Shanters and things. Monk. Shanter's the worst one so far because it summons things. Oh. I installed the game on a new system, so that's why it's being all weird. It's giving us tutorial things again. That's annoying. That's also why you might notice our shadow graphics are much better. Actually, our graphics in general are much better. Hello. I think Kai is getting electrocuted a little bit. We're not going down there till the electricity goes away. Oh, it's gone. Okay. We're going down there then. There's bodies above us somewhere. I can see it on the mini-map. I should have recognized that there's a fire trap when we tried to loot ashes. That was my own pure 100% stupidity. Okay. This trap's already been triggered. A dead body above us, apparently. That's the one we shot, so I don't think it's a problem. Man is a trap master, though, for sure. His level of trapping is very impressive. Okay, well there's... Oh, there's the... That's where we could have came in. Okay. So this is where we could have shot our way into the room. Kelpie's already blasted down the door. That leads back out into that main area. Okay. That leads to that. Good to know. There's a body, like, right here somewhere. Oh no, I jumped too far. Okay. There's just a corpse up here. Was he just napping and something killed him? That's rude. You should never kill someone while they're napping. Unless, of course, they are a superior force and you need to take out their numbers. And then that's okay. Or if they're an occupying force and they've, like, done shitty things in your land. Or even just an occupying force in general. But if they're, like, exploring a ruin, you shouldn't kill someone in their sleep. That's not cool. I saw that one this time. The first unfaded entry reads, "Took 2 weeks to even get here from Paradise. Sure enough, the locals say he left about 2 weeks ago. No one's that quick. What it could take him. I have hunted him halfway to the white that wends and back. He has to turn up somewhere. Even he can't survive in the desert alone." Second legible entry reads, "Found signs of life in some ruins. Pargrunen. Old. Full of traps. Not his style. Back to search. Whose style is it, though? What kind of madman lays traps in a tomb? Keeps me out of the sun for now, but I have to watch my step." Several pages later, the last entry reads, "Damn it all. I knew I cursed it by writing about it. Caught my leg in a trap when I went looking for firewood. I'm not bleeding out in some shithole for a 2-skite highwayman. No bounty's worth that. Leaving the supplies. Gotta get back to Thirdborn tonight." Guessing it didn't go that well for him. He did end up dying here. Poor guy. Okay, how do we go? Up we go? There's a crane sort of situation here. A lift. There's definitely an enemy somewhere that way. But where? We need a dirty brown key. Note to self, find a way to turn off flames. Steer clear until you figure it out. Could just unlock it though. It's only one lockpick. Yeah, that is a lot of fire. Okay. Just gun it at a certain point. Alright, let's figure out the rest of this area first and then we'll go there. There was that other path over that way. Just want to quickly check what it has in store for us. Also, maybe find that key. An enemy right here on the other side of this rock. I don't know where he is, but just over here somewhere. One of these buttons is meant to open the door to the treasure, but I forgot which one. The other one activates a flame trap. I hope you picked the right one. Okay, yeah, I should have figured that. It was a lie. It was a bluff.
Sign. All right.
We're dying. I didn't realize that there was a second trap. That's okay. We have just an incapacitation. We're fine. We're gonna be okay. The incapacitation will go away after a time. We just gotta not get killed again for a while. Traps are not our... Oh, there's a bear. There really is a bear in here. Huh. I'm sorry, bear. I'm just gonna have to kill you. Okay. Well... Is this a fall trap? It looks like it's steel, so maybe not. There's like a boat in there. Okay. Well, there's gotta be a way to open this, right? Let's look around a little bit. That leads up to the other side of the fire trap, kind of, maybe? Sort of. There's bones all over this place. Why? No enemies. Okay, fair enough. Can I get up here? No. That's not actually a... Well, maybe it is. Hang on. Loading. Nope. Yes. Come on. Nope. I'm falling. Okay. That's an invisible wall there. There's a winch. Okay, that opens this path to somewhere. A little boat in here.
That boat's seen better days.
We're not sailing it out of here, that's for sure.
We put the heart on a pedestal. How subtle. Yes, of course. Everything but the treasure was trapped. How silly of me to assume otherwise.
There's a door here. It's a hidden door. See... You can see a little like electricity thing there. Weather journal. The dawn is red, the sea is calm. Today is the day, and if old man Huasa was right, the Leviathan will be a day's journey to the northeast. Ampara and I will show all of Thirdborn who its best hunters are. Can't wait to see the shock on Thomas' face. It's been a day and the seas are choppy. Looks like a storm is forming from the east. It should pass us by, and I trust Ampara to get us around the worst of it. Another day, and we saw the beast's fin crest the water. We're close now. Ampara is worried about the storms and wants us to turn back. I told her we'd be hauling the beast back home before it comes close. We can't stop now. The beast is dead, so is Ampara. We found the Leviathan, but Ampara was right. The storm was on top of us. I harpooned its tail, and when the beast breached, she speared its eye. The creature went mad and crushed her Kwaki. But with the storm, I couldn't reach her. I should have listened to her. I was a fool. It took 2 days to get back. When Thomas saw the beast's body, he declared celebration, and no one realized Ampara was missing. And I can't tell them. Not now. Not when they're already drinking. I need to hide this. I need to hide everything. Kith have noticed Ampara's absence, and rumors are starting to spread. Some say she returned to the homeland, and other things she's abandoned Thirdborn. What can I do now? How can I tell them they drank to her death before they even knew she was missing? No, better to die with the secret than to shame us all.
Man told a tall tale about the fishing boat.
All the years we heard that story, and half of it was a lie. We thought Ampara just left. Part of me wishes I still did.
Okay, we'll talk to you in a minute. This is the beginning. This is where we got mashed. There was definitely still a chime here, though. It's right there. Candied nuts. Not super exciting. Let's go back through that flame trap area, because that's the other place we're missing. What if we go up to the top there? Maybe we can get around some of the flame trap. This way. It occurs to me that by raising this portcullis, we might have blocked ourselves off from that path. Okay, we'll go the other way then. Can I lower the portcullis? No, it also doesn't look like the portcullis is in the way of the flame trap, so let's go back. Up we go, through the fire and the flames. Alright. I'm gonna save here. We made it. Kinda. Oh, this does just lead to the other side of this. Well, that sucks. Is there anything else up here? Is that just a death trap? Lame. I just jump down or something. Okay, let's just get out of here then. That's dumb. Go talk to that guy. The guy that appeared at the exit.
Thank Aethys. I thought you'd never come out of there. I've been waiting for ages.
You're pretty plucky to have made it out here by yourself.
Uncle Capo did say I had the makings of an adventurer. It's why he's always so... No, I can't get distracted. This is too important. Listen to me. I came to find you as soon as I heard what my uncle asked you to do. I just wanted you to meet him, not go on one of his stupid escapades.
Is this about the traps or something else I found inside?
What do you think? You have to put the heart back. Or take it away. Whatever you do, don't give it to him.
Why? Because he's a fraud?
A fraud? What?
I found Kaipo's journal in the ruins. He's not the hero everyone thinks he is. Actually, there's another hunter, Umpara. She's the one who killed the beast.
Why wouldn't he mention her?
Umpara died in the hunt. If I were him, I'd blame myself. Actually, Thirdborn thought he was the hero. Maybe he was ashamed of the truth.
I suppose it would have all happened so fast. But... Oh, gods. People think my uncle is the greatest hero they've ever had. He's the spirit of Thirdborn. If that gets out, what do? We can't tell anyone.
Thirdborn deserves the truth, no matter how harsh.
All right. I trust your judgment. But what about the heart? You can't give it to him. You just can't.
It's just a fossilized heart. It clearly means a lot to him.
No, it's not. Apparently, if you grind a fossilized Leviathan heart and mix it with wine, it becomes a poison. I found his notes on it. I think that's what he wants it for.
I don't understand. Why would he want to do that?
I don't know. But he's been more and more upset lately. I'm afraid he believes he's so sick. He has no other choice. He's been a hero for so long. I don't think he can imagine a life in bed. You've got to put a stop to it. Any way you know how.
The wolf eats the hemlock. What suffering could be so great?
We can't make any decisions until we talk to him.
Then we've got to go back. Right now. I'll go find the Tiranui. He'll know what to do. If you can talk any sense into him, Just hurry. I'll be there when I can.
We'll sort this out together, I guess.
I hope so. I'll see you soon.
Alrighty. So, wants the heart to... I mean, there's a lot of easier ways to kill yourself. Well, we can just jump back if we want to, I guess. Nothing. Actually, let's go to a camp first. We can set up our artifact, see if it's any better than the one we had from the previous zone, and then we'll go from there. Where is it? It's over...
How
Nope.
did you and
Yes.
Kaliti meet?
Place
Did
the
that
base.
artifact get formed?
All of the eyes. Some voices are murmuring. Let's let them lull us and dream.
It cannot be a god. This is preposterous.
Yes, but have you seen what has passed before? The most preposterous things are always true. A god unbound to us. What does it feel? What does it think? It fascinates us.
It is not one of us. We must be sure of its intent.
Let's listen more about Sapadil's motives or power.
Woudeka said as much.
I do not share her zeal for stamping out the unknown. Still, we must protect ourselves. When Woudeka herself moved against us, I did not hesitate to remind her of her place.
Gods rise, gods fall.
Just this once, I wish you would make sense.
Let's let Wall elaborate.
Only the future is left to untangle.
If we cannot quantify this god, we cannot be sure that it will not challenge us one day.
Carry before the lunge, then.
I will not act now, but I will watch and wait. I will not brook another Woudeka, from outside or within.
There. Adds a little culture to the camp, doesn't it?
Ever heard of Empress's Eye?
I think so. It's a flower, isn't it? Echidans used to believe...
Now, what does it give? Crit hit chance, int, and perception. Activating a high level ability grants a 15 or plus 5% damage reduction. Restoring essence also restores some health. Second wind casts shadowing beyond. Crit hits deal high random accumulation, and that's
that it was an
compared to the one we're currently
Right.
using, which
It
I
grows
think is this one, which is con dex, damage against skulls, damage against unaware, crit hits deal poison, and second wind casts flurry of blows. I mean, there's stuff to be said about both of them. I think the second totem is better for us.
As long as it gets
Maybe.
even a little.
Kind of hard to tell. Let's go to town and give him this heart. Third born. This way? Yeah. Let's go give this man his... Well, maybe. We'll see what he says first. Hello.
Godlike. Ah, back already? Have you got the heart?
We need to talk now.
Huh? You won't even let an old man ask how you like my designs. Fine then. Start talking.
Come clean. Chico told me how you want to... Actually, I know what happened to Umpara.
Ah, yes. That.
And why didn't you tell the truth?
How could I? We were young and stupid. We went out in secret. The entire town hailed me as a hero the moment I stepped onto shore. I had overcome the Leviathan.
You could sound a little more sorry for lying to everyone you love.
Right?
With everyone celebrating, I couldn't bear to tell them that I wasn't the warrior Thirdborn thought I was. That I couldn't save her? From the moment I stepped off that boat, I stopped being Capo the Man. I was only the Leviathan Slayer.
So that's why you really trapped the ruins, so no one would find out.
Yes. I hid everything I'd taken in the hunt within the ruins. Once people heard about it, they thought I had other hidden treasures. But adventurers started thieving, looking for gods know what. I set up traps to stop them. The heart is the only thing I have left of her. So, what will you do now? Reveal my shame to the town? To my Nakai?
Chico already knows.
Of course they do. The one I wanted to protect most. I was a fool to think any of this would be simple. What about the rest of the town?
I have to. Thirdborn deserves to know.
This must be the god's justice then. Maybe it's what I deserve after all these years. So, the heart?
Here you are. That's fine.
Thank you. You've made an old man very happy in his last days. Here, take this. You have more use for it than I do now.
Thanks for the spear. I'm not going to use it, but
I know you just talked to my uncle.
I did.
You didn't give him the heart, did you?
I did. I did. It wasn't our decision to make.
But how could you? You know what he's going to do with it.
I do. I wish things were different, but it's still his choice.
Oh, God. I'm going to lose my uncle.
Yes.
And for what? His pride?
He picked a merciful poison. It'll be just like falling to sleep.
That's supposed to make me feel better? He'll still be dead at the end of it.
This is between the two of you. I'd better be on my way.
I don't know what to do. I was so excited for Capo to meet you. Now I wish I'd never asked. I feel like the uncle I've known my entire life was a lie.
He was? You've seen a new side to him, that's all. The Capo you knew is still there.
I want it to be. How does anyone reconcile a thing like this? I don't want him to suffer. I don't want him to have the heart. I want the one thing I can't have. For him to be all right. You don't have to say anything. I'm sorry. I guess I should help you in some way. Here.
Huh.
Take my uncle's armor.
Storm
He meant
Dancer
it for
gear.
me, but I'm not using it. Maybe you can give it a new story. I should go see him now.
Yeah, spend some time with him before he dies. Storm armor, what's it do? Storm Dancer scale gives 5% chance to avoid range damage, plus 30% resistance to shock accumulation. It's okay, I guess. I'm not going to use it. What about Storm Dancer gloves? Power attacks deal additional shock damage and ability cast speed increase. Not going to use that either. How about the boots? Less fire, frost, and shock damage, and plus shock damage after dodging. Not super useful for us either. How about the ring, or whatever it was? Yeah, ring. Just more shock damage. So it's good for a shock build, I guess. And we are level 20. Do we have anything to level up? I actually don't know. Let's find out. Ranger. We can get a level 20 ability. Power attacks with bows and guns deal 40% more stun. Sold. Do that. Yes. And we don't need flurry of blows because... Actually, does that count for guns? I don't actually know. That being said, there's still two other things we want. We want ranged weapon damage against unaware enemies. And, oh, we also have this, though, too. There's three things we want. Crit hit chance by an additional 5%. Or we can get increase the length of time allowed between consecutive weak point hits for 30 seconds. Maximum number is 7. There's also poison. Man, we have so many things we want now. But that extra... We gotta get the extra stun. The extra crit chance, I think, is probably going to be for the best, and then we'll get these other two. later on. Alright. Well, we did the quest. Oh, we have an ability point as well. And it's going to be... Oh, wait. Ability points not... Yeah, we already got the ability points done. I think, yes. Any companion points? Yes. Marius and Giata do have them. Let's just give her this one. And then Marius can have that one. Alright. I think we're going to call it there. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, leave them below. Others will see you next time, and we will head off to what? Let's check our journal. We have a couple treasure maps we need to do still. We need to find a cartographer in Shatterscarp somewhere near an isolated spire by the sea. Almost for sure down here in Sailor's Rest area. Or way over here, whatever this is. Hang on. We can look out over the ocean, right? Just want to check one thing real quick. Isolated tower overlooking the sea. I mean, we're kind of looking the right direction. You think straight across the docks. Like that way, but I don't think we can see it from here because I think we're stuck inside the zone. How do you get down there? Before we end this... There's clearly like a dock area. How do we get down there? Can I grab a winch? There's people down there. How does one get down there? I also didn't realize we're so high up on a cliff. Like there's all these winches, but I don't think we can use any of them to get down. We have hit save. I'm gonna try and find a jump path. Too far, isn't it? We'll die. There's gotta be a way. Jump down to here. Yes. Perfect. Oh, no. Oh, there's an instant death thing there. We didn't even get close to the bottom before we died. Okay. We didn't even hit anything that would kill us. I think there's just a death grid along there. Just like in Cyberpunk, in one of the mega buildings, the main mega building where we live, Mega Building 10, I think it is. If you try and jump down onto the secondary marketplace level, it just kills you because there's a mesh that's just like a death trigger on it. I think that's the same thing here. Okay, good to know. So in the next video, I think we'll try and find the messenger for that. And what else will we do? I don't know. Figure things out. Maybe go find those the treasures, the 2 treasures we need to find. The dead man's treasure, and then we'll head over to the actual main quest, which I think is unclear. Maybe here. Right there. That's the one. Naku Kubel approach. All right. Well, see you guys next time. Take care.
About poetry.